Hi, I'm Dr. Lane Smith. Welcome to the Plastic Surgery Channel.
Hello, welcome to Plastic Surgery News. I'm your host, Deanne Moore. Thank you for joining us today. In this week's report, find out why more and more Asian American men are opting for cosmetic surgery during middle age, and learn why getting tattooed has become an important part of breast reconstruction for many cancer patients. We'll also take a look at how more and more plastic surgeons are picking the tools of their trade based on the most popular brands and whether that is the best interest of their patients. All of that coming up, but first, the Plastic Surgery Group based in Albany, New York has pled guilty to charges regarding the use and false branding of a cheap Botox substitute. Incidents that spanned 10 months in 2004 and involved 151 patients. The company faces fines, and 7 associates of the company, 5 of them doctors, face fines and up to a year in prison. The defendants were charged with using a botulism toxin manufactured by Toxin Research International in Arizona that was not FDA approved and was mislabeled as being Botox, the FDA said in a written statement. In 2004, the Plastic Surgery Group, by its own admission, injected a knockoff Botox into 151 people who thought they were receiving the genuine product. The company has pled guilty to a felony count of misbranding drugs, and the associates have pled guilty to misdemeanor conduct violations. In addition to fines, the company has been ordered to pay restitution to the patients, and in light of the verdict, the company released a statement admitting responsibility for the mistake. We asked board-certified plastic surgeon Dr. Peter Fedor to comment on the dangers of using a neurotoxin that has not been approved by the FDA.
Any kind of FDA approval is a very rigorous process, and especially with something that potentially as dangerous as Botox is, and as toxic as Botox is. And the companies have to go through clinical trials, and they have to prove that there is patient safety. Patient safety is not violated with the doses that they're injecting. To inject patients with something which is not FDA approved, especially when it comes to something as toxic as any of the neurotoxins are, like Botox or Dysport, it's very, very hazardous. Nowadays, when there's an economic crunch, patients have to do even more due diligence to make sure that wherever they go for their aesthetic, surgical, or injectable needs are places that follow very ethically the guidelines of what kind of medication is approved by the FDA, what doses can be used safely, etc. So patients would take a huge risk by trying to maybe go to somebody who provides these services, maybe at a much lesser fee, because they pay much less for the material that they inject.
E. Stewart Jones, legal counsel for the Plastic Surgery Group, told reporters that though the patients will be repaid in full, their health and safety were never at risk, and that Plastic Surgery Group misused the drug not deliberately but genuinely by mistake, believing it to be real Botox. Sentencing in the case is set for mid-December. Now, next in the news, new statistics from the American Society of Plastic Surgeons show that Asian American men represent the fastest growing ethnic group to favor plastic surgery for success in both career and love. The society reported that 866,000 Asian Americans opted for cosmetic surgery in 2008. This number is nearly triple what was reported in 2000. The statistic also puts this ethnic group ahead of both Hispanics and African Americans, 2 other groups steadily increasing their surgery counts. Within this growing Asian trend, middle-aged men are currently seeking the most change. Requests include Botox injections, liposuction, hair restoration, and skin lifts that add youth to the face and neck while tightening areas under the eyes. These older men, who are often well established financially, tend to find such operations easy to finance. Doctors note that these youthful changes can be real confidence boosters, and that men often get them to be more competitive in the job market and more appealing to romantic prospects. In fact, a study last year by the American Academy of Facial Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery revealed that 75% of plastic surgeons say more people are paying for surgery simply to be more competitive in their career. Coming up next, more information on how new nipple reconstruction techniques are helping women recovering from breast cancer surgery, and the role that brand name procedures play in plastic surgery today. But first, a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Adams, and you're watching the Plastic Surgery Channel. Last year, more than 350,000 women decided to get breast augmentation.
It helped me understand what my body would be like after the surgery.
And speaking of hard facts, let's talk about your olfactory organ.
So a prospective patient, when they're looking to have surgery, must always understand that every single surgical procedure has its import, and they must be concerned with the quality that's being delivered to them.